What's up? Eric MFG here, and tonight I'm super excited to be talking about this movie, World War Z, on 4K. Let's go. So I'll have to say that this movie, not only is it one of my favorite Brad Pitt movies of all time, but it's one of my favorite zombie movies of all time. And ever since Shout Factory announced that it was coming out on 4K, I couldn't wait to get it. I just got it the other night, and I watched it immediately. I have been into this movie ever since it was released back in 2013, and after it came out on Blu-ray, I got that as well. Blu-ray. So when it was announced for 4K, I couldn't wait to get it. A little bit about this movie in case you haven't seen it. The film starts off showing Brad Pitt, now a family man, at home since leaving the United Nations as a special investigator. It is very short-lived because the movie literally takes 5 minutes before all hell breaks loose. Zombies have taken over the world, even though they don't really mention zombie until later in the film. I haven't watched this movie since COVID, and the beginning of this movie is very like the beginning of COVID, where nobody knew what was going on, but people were getting infected and dying. In any case, Brad Pitt's character is front and center as he tries to get to the bottom of everything.
With the team. Help Dr. Fossbach find whatever it is he needs.
As I mentioned, the zombies are badass, fast and stronger than we have ever seen. There's a lot going on here, which allows for repeat viewings, which are enjoyable every time. I really liked how there was an idea about the zombies not attacking humans who had a terminal illness, which can be seen and was discussed several times in the movie. Pretty cool scene showing that too. I also liked the end where Brad Pitt injected himself to test that theory. It's kind of an edge of your seat moment. I wouldn't call this movie a horror movie. It's more of a thriller. Brad Pitt is the main star, but you have a solid cast around him. The video, presented in 235x1 with Dolby Vision HDR10, is in my opinion the same, if not only marginally better than the Blu-ray from 10 years ago. I didn't really notice anything that jumped out. The bulk of the movie takes place at night, so the black levels are decent, but I've seen better. The sound was pretty immersive, but no real noticeable increase over the Blu-ray counterpart. It didn't even get upgraded to Dolby Atmos, just DTS 5.1. That's strange. I will say the low frequency range gave my subwoofers a workout though. In terms of special features, you have several making of documentaries that I think were on the original Blu-ray. You also have the film in Blu-ray as well as the unrated cut, which is 7 minutes longer, but again, not mastered in 4K, but instead only in HD. That's lame. Why not upgrade it? One thing that's missing from this set that was on the original Blu-ray is this art booklet, which shows several scenes in the movie, which I thought was pretty cool. You can get a little more information about it. They actually provide some additional details about each scene. That would have been nice to carry over into the 4K Blu-ray. I mean, because you're upgrading. Why not include what was released before? That's disappointing. I got to say, I'm a little disappointed by this release. I was really looking forward to this being released on 4K, but after watching it and going through the special features, I don't know if it's worth upgrading to 4K. Pictures marginally better, sound, I didn't really notice anything. It's disappointing, because in the end, the movie's a 9, but this release, it's a 5. Well, that's it for tonight. Come back again for another 4K Blu-ray reveal. Review. We're out of here.
Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share, bruh.